Happy Walk Through Wednesday, everybody. Today we're checking out some accessories from Creative Percussion. Take a look over here. Got some beaters here. These are made by Kevin Feeney, who's a local New Hampshire guy. He's a professional drummer and a phenomenal craftsman. He's always thinking, he's always creating, hence his name, Creative Percussion. He has some really cool stick effects here, like some jingles and some snare drum dampening. This is the drum taco, one of my favorite things to use ever. He also makes really great beaters like I was showing you before. There's a skate wheel beater over here, so he takes a skateboard wheel and he cuts it right there, so it has a better surface area on the head. There's a hard, soft felt beater rather. There, it's pretty classic sound. And back over here, there's the egg beater and the hard felt beater, which is actually dipped in a liquid that hardens it. So going back right over here, we have his twist rods, and he's been making these for a while now, and he's really perfected the art of them, I think. These are twisted birch dowels, and they're all different diameters, different lengths. This is a recent one he created called the Bigfoot. Has a pretty large reach. I keep these in my stick bag all the time for every gig. You never know when you're going to need them, and they're pretty great to use, and they feel good too. I've never broken a pair, which is pretty cool. So if we mosey on over here, as many of you know, we've been checking out and loving British Drum Co. And they also, aside from the beautiful drums they create, they also make some really cool products. This is the iTap, and essentially what it is it's a cajon idea. So it snares on the bottom. You just put it on a tabletop and you play. Pretty cool stuff. Over here we have the jingle shaker stick, and it's pretty self-explanatory, but it actually feels pretty good, and it has a really pleasing jingle sound as opposed to a relatively shrill one. And last but not least, over here, if you take a look, this is Joe's Butler. Now this is a really cool innovation by them. Essentially, you put it on a tom holder or anything like that. You have two cup holders, you have a phone holder, and you have things for your pencils or anything of the sort, drum keys, what have you. And there's a pocket here that you can stick stuff in as well. And it also kind of looks like a smiley face, so that's kind of nice. And I think that just about wraps it up for us over here. So if you have any questions on this stuff, feel free to give us a shout.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here. We just wanted to get over to the little video area we have and check out a few more things this week. The first of which is this totally killer Unix snare drum. This is a solid ply quilted maple 14 by 6.5. Super nice gloss finish. It really brings out the that intense figuring in the grain there, which is really cool. And it's got some nice contrasting re-rings inside, and it's totally gorgeous. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was we just got a whole bunch of Agop, Istanbul Agop cymbals in, which is really exciting for me because I love Agop cymbals. All of us here are really into them lately. And a few of the new models that came out we wanted to kind of showcase. The first of which is one of the new Aaron Sterling signature models. This is the 22 ride, crash ride, I guess. Really interesting cymbal, kind of modeled after the 60s, 70s Zildjians and stuff like that. And it's a little different in that it's got quite a flat profile. I don't know if Tony can really get this, focus, but this is not a very high profile to this cymbal, like a lot of the older cymbals tend to be. And so you get, with something like that, a much lower pitch in the wash, although given the weight and the lathing and that sort of thing, you still get a really nice clear stick sound. So it's a super versatile cymbal. It sounds really interesting. Next one is the Agop Signature Series 22-inch medium ride. They've been doing all sorts of different size rides in the Signature line for a long time, but now they're doing the medium, which actually kind of goes back to the cymbal's original design, which is really cool. A little more weight, lots more stick definition, still got that nice kind of, you know, dirt to it, which I really dig. And then finally there is the, we've got one of the new Exist Ion Dark cymbals up here. This is the 19-inch Crash. They do a 17-inch as well. They do a ride, some hats, a trash cymbal, lots of cool things in that. It's got all the holes, so it's real trashy, but it's a little darker overall than the regular Exist lines. And over here I've got some 14-inch Signature hi-hats that are not new, but they sound phenomenal. Thanks for watching. See you next week.